You're watching New Car Spin. I'm your host, Brian, and with me is resident Toyota fanboy.
Hey, that's me, Yale Kim.
All right.
What do we have here today?
Well, I keep calling it the Hyundai Santa Fe,
Yeah.
but we know, number one, it's Hyundai, and number two, it's not a Santa Fe. This is a, and not any Tucson, it's the hybrid something or other.
Yeah.
The coolest thing I like about it, well, I drove it for one day, and Yale, you drove it for an entire week.
Yeah.
But I will point out the things I like for my first impression, and you're kind of like the full review guy. I like the headlights that are integrated into the grille here.
Yeah.
It's like a modern day version of pop-up headlights.
Why do you say that?
Because they're integrated yet hidden at the same time.
All right.
And when at night, when they come on, it's a totally different looking car. It's just like as if you had pop-up headlights. It's different.
It really does look cool at night.
Yeah. There are two hybrids available. There's a plug-in hybrid, which this is not, and then there's the hybrid, which this is. And then more interestingly is there's an N-Line, but the N-Line is not the 300 or 290 horsepower version like the Sonata. It's just body trim.
Really? No mods, nothing.
It just looks fast.
Oh, that's too bad.
So what this tells me is that the hybrid is the premium or powerful version, but did I call it a Santa Fe again?
I don't know, but
I don't think I did, but I might have. It's a Tucson.
might have.
And this came out April of 2021. I didn't make it to the launch for some reason, but here it is in the driveway. I don't know. We're going to tell you all about it. Yale,
Go walk around. It's got great. I think the cues. The 2009 Hyundai Sonata. Hyundai's really been up in their design game.
Okay.
I used to have actually an old 2005 Hyundai Sonata. Somebody just graciously gifted to me back in the day. Big tires, it's a compact SUV. That's what this is, with a whole bunch of modern safety features, which we'll look over. Forgive them. Here's where we're at. Forgive us. I've been driving around for a week. I kind of a little bit of a Mustang.
Yeah, it has a Mustang look for some reason.
It's got those
Slats. Just needs a third one.
Yeah, and
Row.
no third row, compact SUV.
Well, I mean, hey, understand the difference between why have a Tucson if you've got the Santa Fe?
It's probably the interior dimensions, but I think they probably reserved it for the up the road.
No, because this generation is than the last one.
No, but the what is it? The Hyundai.
Palisade?
Yeah.
Palisade, Santa
Probably a
Fe, Tucson.
differentiation thing, yeah. I don't know. We got extra space back here. Yeah.
A little bit.
Throw things down.
No.
I guess not. 12 volt. I think it's a subwoofer.
Yeah.
Not an amazing stereo, but not a bad stereo.
Yeah, we'll get to the interior. Let's do that right now.
And let's get inside.
Yeah. By the way, we do have a cameraman. Thank you, cameraman. Mysterious camera. Here, let's let the cameraman in to the back. I don't know how you're gonna fit in there, dude, but give it a shot.
Our cameraman's huge. We got this.
Yeah, it doesn't pay to have an 8-foot tall cameraman.
Oh, I have to show you something.
Okay.
While we're in here, and I just discovered this yesterday. 8-foot cameraman, if you would do me a favor and go outside to the front of the car. Brian, you should check this out too.
Okay.
Sorry, after I got you all.
With the cameraman inside?
Yeah, no, the cameraman's got to be outside.
Okay, but he can hear us.
Yeah, well, okay. But you should hear what's going on.
Oh, okay, I see.
Here's the concern. They are awfully quiet. And so I didn't realize this until I was picking up my buddy the other day. Stand right up front there. Okay? It's in park right now. I'm gonna put it on drive. See what happens.
I hear like a buzz. There's like a buzz.
Here, give me a second.
I'm waiting for some theme music.
Yeah. Yes. It's like a beat, like a something.
There's actually music
Music.
playing from the front of the car.
Music?
Music playing.
That's a sound. That's like music.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like almost as if I already got hit by the car. And I'm taking the stairway to heaven or something like that. Yes. Okay, I get it.
You know, the hybrid coming down the road. Now, I don't know at what thing turns off at.
Okay.
That was an interesting thing that we the other day.
It's pretty cool. It's already on, but you can't hear it.
Welcome to hybrid.
Hybrid 101.
So you got the bird's eye view 360 camera. Great. I feel like this car's just got a whole lot of modern features. Let's talk about it really quick. So your dash.
Whoa, hold on. Let's get into my first impression of it.
What is your first impression then? So,
This is a very, very similar clone to what the new Mercedes S-Class looks like. It's got a lot of horizontal design, a lot of air vents everywhere, huge screen.
air vents back here.
Although it's not a full screen, obviously, but you still have this screen appearance. There's no hood over the instrument cluster,
Right.
so it's very spacious. Everything looks less confined.
Yeah.
So it feels like a really space-age kind of car. It's got good materials, although my only concern is that after 2 years in Texas, if you get through the desert and you get through a dust storm, that's a chore to vacuum.
Potential.
Yeah.
Potentially there.
But that's all I can say. I like the buttons down here. The layout's just kind of cool S-Class like.
I actually like the layout better than the Santa Fe.
Really?
Honestly, where the buttons are.
Oh yeah, the Santa Fe.
I felt like it was a little too crowded, a little too much there, you know?
Yeah.
There's only one thing about this layout. We'll get into it. Memory seats,
Oh
which
yeah.
I thought was really good. You know, this is the limited.
Let me see that over here, cameraman.
So this is the limited. You got two memory seats that you can actually select for settings, and then you've got pretty much everything that you would normally want. You got paddle shifters. You got ventilated seats, which really helps in this Texas heat.
Yep.
I'm surprised that they got a center diff lock.
Yep.
Which, you know, I love off-roading. To have at least the center diff lock. I love all triple front and rear, but I'll take the center.
Which means that as a hybrid, it's not like electric to the rear wheels and gas for the front. It is electrically boosted to the transmission.
Right.
Okay.
Right. The whole deal. Downhill.
Hill descent control.
Hill descent control. And I'll say downhill brake control.
Parking camera. Parking
Parking
assist.
camera. Yeah.
It'll actually. Let me see the key. Do you have the key?
Yeah. And we did this on the Santa Fe video, which you guys should go check out if you want.
Yep. There you go. You can hold these buttons down while you're out of the vehicle while it's on, and you can scoot the car into a spot, or you can remote start the car and then back it out of the spot.
Which is pretty cool.
Very nice to have.
Very nice to have. And you got all the features. Very responsive navigation system. Not a whole lot of lag. Great Apple CarPlay, Android Auto.
The icons all match. It looks pretty good.
Icons match. My only thing about this thing, I don't know where a back button is on this. So there's the home button, but I don't know where the back button is. Like on the steering wheel, there's no back button. And so as you're going around, that's my only thing about this setup here. I don't understand.
You know what that tells me?
What does it tell you?
You're an iPhone user.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Well, I use both, but primarily my iPhone.
An iPhone user is always looking for the back button.
I'm looking for the back. But what car do you think of that doesn't have the back button?
My Volvo doesn't have a back button.
Well, your Volvo. Yeah. What year's your Volvo?
We don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. But by the way, it's pretty amazing what's happening with car prices right now. I'm glad you've made out pretty good on that thing.
Yeah, thank you. I'm also looking for the window sticker here, and we don't have it.
There is none. Here's the deal. You mentioned there's no hood over this dash panel, and the reality is you don't really need one.
Okay.
Had no issues with glare. I think that's an issue with a lot of the cars that we've been driving lately, is getting that glare hitting you in the face. Not had a single issue with glare.
Okay.
So
that's
really nice.
We got 9 minutes, 42 seconds. We got
right,
10 minutes left before we run out of.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's go for a drive.
Okay.
360 camera. Here we go. This is a good example. Cars come in. You got rear cross traffic. So I tell you.
really nice.
Yeah, I think everyone wants to be alert when something like that drives by.
Right. Big old.
Yeah.
Hit the button for your, to go into drive. Here's what I like about this car. Interesting. Drive modes. So you could switch drive modes. There's 4 here: Eco, Sport, Smart. Which I don't know really what Smart does. Maybe it just
It blends the difference based on your input to the accelerator pedal.
And then you've got snow. Every time you turn, you got the camera from the side view mirrors.
With the blinker.
Yeah,
Yep.
showing you kind of what's up in your blind spot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hit the.
Hit it again.
Oh, the camera goes over there though.
The camera's over here. So it's.
There you go. You got it.
And then you got your lane keep assist, which is actually initially I thought it was intrusive, but after about a couple days driving with it, which I don't usually drive with it on, but there's a lot of curvy roads here in Dallas, and having it on, I actually trust it a lot, and it does a fairly good job of keeping you right in the center of the lane. So that's nice. Turn it off though.
You know what else is nice?
What's nice?
If you guys would like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I mean, we're heavily invested in this channel now. We have a cameraman,
Yeah, right.
an 8-foot tall cameraman. He can take the most glorious shots.
Yeah, he could
So-
take a shot of this panoramic sunroof.
Oh yes, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Let in the light. Yeah.
So it's big. It's really big. It's really nice. Let's see if I can. So just a slight touch and it opens.
Oh yeah, there's a
the
two-touch,
shade.
two
Yeah,
detents.
two-touch, yeah.
Okay.
And here's interesting drive modes. I actually sport. So I was driving it for a few days on eco mode.
Because that's the default.
Default, and it's a hybrid from California maybe. So here's the deal: I want to see how far I could charge this battery, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could never get it past 3/4 almost, just a little bit past 3/4.
Yeah.
But when I put it in sport mode, Brian,
Yeah.
it charges almost all the way.
Oh
Which is
yeah.
really interesting
Because
So-
it's feeding off of the extra energy from the motor, from the gas
and,
engine.
Yeah, and so I almost feel like, from what I could tell, there was maybe 1 mile per gallon, 2 mile per gallon difference.
Yep.
I would just drive this thing in sport the whole time.
That's what I did. Yeah, the first day.
And so it's got go. I mean, it's not. Listen, it's not a.
It's not a sports SUV.
No, it's not a sports SUV. It's no
And it-
X5M or anything.
and it
like
feels heavy, but the plug-in hybrid actually has more batteries,
Oh,
so
very
it's
good.
actually heavier.
that. Uh-huh.
But buy the plug-in
Yeah. but-
because if you get this one, you don't get $2,500 from the state of Texas. If you live in Texas, residents get a $2,500 grant towards buying an EV, and a plug-in hybrid is an EV.
Oh, interesting.
And it has a 13.7 somewhere around there kilowatt hour battery.
Yeah.
So you'll get about $2,500, maybe even $3,000 for getting the plug-in hybrid EV
Okay.
or whatever you want to call it. But the other benefit is if you live in a city, no one commutes anymore. But if you just live in a city with this as a plug-in, you can park in all the EV spots.
Oh wow.
So why would you buy this when you can't get any of those two benefits?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I love driving this thing off the line, just to see every time how it goes.
Okay.
And I can't complain. It's got the Qi, with the wireless charging thing going on,
Yep.
and ventilated seats help really well. And I'm sure in the cold weather, you've got the heated steering wheel. We're gonna talk about that. I feel like it's quite an upgrade from my 2005 Hyundai Sonata.
Mhm.
I think they really upped their game. Yeah.
They have, and it feels good. And you can actually change the air conditioning to go into a diffuse mode.
Sure.
Just kind of like alleviate the strain on your eyes from all the air.
Yeah.
But
Which, by the way,
It's
I
it's
turned
a-
on the diffuse mode the other day, and it comes out of every vent.
yes, it comes out of here.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
comes out of there. It comes out of where your feet are at.
Yep.
It comes out of everywhere there. I guess it
top.
also comes out of here.
It comes out of the
Yeah,
upper
really
areas.
interesting.
Yep. It just emanates air everywhere. It's a good feature to have.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do that. That button is totally unnecessary, but they did it. So it's great.
It's great. My other only gripe is this is the limited edition, so it should have almost everything.
Okay.
Maybe the plug-in hybrid's got something, but having a weird blank here.
Yeah.
I don't know why they got a blank here. Maybe
That's the eject button that you didn't get. Yeah.
yeah. Maybe they got it in Korea, but they don't got it here.
Nope.
Because sometimes in Korea they release like more special models, kind of like they do in Japan for some of the Japanese domestic model stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, overall great car. Lots of places to put your things, like down here in this what do you call it, the tunnel.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean it is what it is. It's a compact SUV.
I would
Hybrid.
say I'd have it over a Lexus RX, which is old old anyway. But
Right.
this or the Santa Fe, Tucson Santa Fe, I always mix them up. So this interior is better.
Mm-hmm.
I still like the feel of the other one, although I wasn't really sold on the suspension of the Santa Fe.
Sure.
In the end, though, I don't know how much this costs, but if it's within a few $1,000s of the Palisade,
Mm-hmm.
just get the Palisade because it's a 3-row and it's larger, and in the end,
Yeah.
this is the smallest of the SUVs. It'll probably be the least popular
Sure.
in the long run,
Yeah.
and then it's a hybrid, so you've got to deal with all of that in the long run. But
Well, I would lease this. I was looking online. I'm not going to mention numbers, but I mean it was a pretty great deal.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
numbers wise,
Well, there
if
you
I
go.
was a young person or had a young family and I was looking for nothing huge like a Palisade, but I was looking for something
Mhm.
small with the functionality of an SUV,
This is it.
this is it.
Great.
Yeah, 30 miles to the gallon ish, and
No complaints?
nah, not other than nitpicking maybe the lack of back button on the navigation, that kind of a thing. And, you don't buy this to for sportiness or anything like that. The navigation's good. Can't complain about that. Used it to go to DFW, the airport. Yeah, I mean, seems like the word I would use is value. It's a great value.
I agree. Well, we'll end it there. What do you think?
Yeah.
Nothing else to add.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks to our cameraman. Punch that like button for him. Yeah, there you go. All right, on.
All right.
Yes. See ya.